We have dramatic new video of a takeover robbery at a high-end San Ramon shopping center. It ended when the suspects shot their way out of that jewelry store.
NBC Bear's Jody Hernandez spoke with police about how they managed to track down those thieves.
San Ramon police released several new videos of that terrifying takeover robbery. They say the Dublin Police Department gave them a heads up that a robbery crew out of Oakland was in the area. So they immediately deployed their drone to the shopping center. And they say, of course, the store's surveillance cameras also captured the robbers in action. This is the moment more than 20 masked and hooded people stormed into Heller Jewelers in broad daylight Monday.
Y'all tired yet or no? That's all I'm asking. Are y'all tired yet or no? Just give me some insight. Are y'all tired yet or no? Jesus Christ.
Day. Some of them armed with guns, others with crowbars. Police say the mob then helped themselves to $1 million worth of fine jewelry.
When they went in, they basically took over the store. They went to all the jewelry display cases and began just smashing the display cases at will, using the crowbars and the pickaxes, and basically taking whatever jewelry was available.
When the store door closed behind them, police say it automatically locked, trapping the group inside. A witness captured the robbers firing shots to escape.
It was a very dangerous situation. They did fire multiple rounds through the door, which caused the door to shatter, and they were able to then push the glass out and exit.
Y'all are on the loose. Y'all are on the loose, bro. Y'all are crazy and y'all are on the loose. Y'all don't have no kind of limit to the things that you would do or get yourself into. This is animalistic at best. Animalistic at best. Look at the cars that they got waiting for them inside of the parking lot. All of the doors are open on the cars. Every single person that was in the vehicle, even the drivers, was getting in on the goods. They was in there, all for self, all for one and one for all. What is happening? It's almost like a widespread. Y'all ever seen the zombie apocalypse movies? I want to watch a zombie apocalypse movie tonight. Have y'all ever seen any of these zombie apocalypse movies and seeing what's happening out here in these streets? It's almost like the zombie apocalypse or some kind of infection that's making y'all go crazy. And all of them is stolies. Every last one of them cars is a stole. Could be carjacked, could be stolen off the lot, could be anything. Every last car out there is a stole. Jesus.
Drone footage captured the suspects getting into their cars and speeding away. Police say choppers followed them. Officers arrested 3 men and a 17-year-old on International Boulevard in Oakland.
A 17-year-old. Trump said we need to lower the age in which we're charging these people as adults, and everybody was appalled. Oh my God, I can't believe it. I don't know, he did not say that. No way, Trump just said that these young dudes that are out here shooting guns and robbing jewelry stores and doing the worst to the community should be charged. We should not have to lower it. I can't believe it. Oh my God. Maybe Biden was right. Maybe Biden was right. Anton, what was Biden right about? The crime bill. The 94 crime bill. Let me look at this crime bill. What exactly was in this crime bill? Because I know everybody say, yeah, man, and this was the bill that got everybody locked up. Some of y'all need to be locked up. Some of y'all need to be locked up, bro. In 1994, crime bill, formerly known as the Violent Crime Control and Law Enforcement Act, was the largest crime legislation in U.S. history. Signed into law by President Bill Clinton, the bill authorized $30 billion for federal and local law enforcement over 6 years. While it passed with bipartisan support, the law is now viewed as controversy for exacerbating mass incarceration and racial disparities in the criminal justice system. Okay, so here's my thing. Here's my question. All right. Because now I'm rethinking some things. Here's my question. Was the 94 crime bill that was signed into law with bipartisan support by senators and congressmen alike, was the 94 crime bill bad or good? We got to ask ourselves a question. As we see lawlessness and Democrats are denying federal support, and obviously we know systematically that everything is overcorrected for, meaning that if your kid gets caught doing something that they're not supposed to do, they get off with a slap on the wrist because everybody want to make sure that you're not 94 crime billing them. They killing people, they taking lives. Judges just is letting them out. They beating up people at NBA YoungBoy concerts over in Kansas City. Is it good or was it bad? A part of the crime bill was hiring 100,000 new police officers to patrol neighborhoods. Prison funding directed $9.7 billion to state to expand, build and expand correctional facilities. Stricter sentencing and penalties. The 3 strikes law mandated life in imprisonment for a person convicted of a serious felony with 2 prior felony convictions. So you got 3 times to commit a felony. Most people do not commit felonies in their lifetime. That means that if you commit 3 consecutive felonies in which you commit a serious felony, then you would be mandated. You just need to go away because there's no rehabilitation for you. That it also required laws and violent offenders to serve at least 85% of their prisons. What's the point of giving you a sentence if you're not going to serve it all out? Expansion of the death penalty. Juvenile offenders. The death penalty added 60 new federal crimes that could be punished with the death penalty. Juvenile offenders allowed for children as young as 13 to be tried as adults for certain crimes. And the Pell Grant ban eliminated federal Pell Grants for inmates seeking higher education. And that provision was reversed in 2023. So I ask you a question. Preventative Measures and Victims' Rights, Violence Against Women Act, provided funding for rape and domestic violence prevention shelters and victim services. Assault weapons ban, prohibited the manufacture and sale of certain semi-automatic firearms for civilian use. Provision expired in 2024 and was not renewed. A sex offender registry. It required states to establish a registry for sexual offenders. So, after all of this time in which they say that it fueled mass incarceration, expanded the school to prison pipeline, we see all of these talking points, and the fact that it was bipartisan effort from both the Democrats and the Republicans to get this signed into law. The question that I have for you guys, considering that we are watching things like this,
Oakland, and arrested 3 others at the Dublin BART station.
as we watch things like this, hold on, I'll show it to you again.
Tonight, police have several suspects in custody, but others got away.
And this all happened in San Ramon today at Heller Jewelers. The business has seen pricey heists before.
Yeah, but tonight neighbors tell ABC 7 News reporter J.R. Stone they're really shocked to see such a large crew robbing a place in the middle of the day.
This cell phone video shows armed robbery suspects running to try and get away after ransacking Heller Jewelers in San Ramon. Moments before this, while individuals were still inside smashing display cases and taking items, according to police, the front door to the store locked. The thieves couldn't get it open, so they did this.
As we watch this type of behavior run rampant across the entire United States of America, it's on the West Coast, it's on the East Coast, it's in the Midwest, and it's certainly down south. As we watch this type of rampant behavior ramp up in our communities, my question for you is, somebody says, oh, okay, of course they don't have a real profile picture, but they said sex offenders for white men, the biggest sex offenders, clown Anton. I didn't say that it was race specific. I said that anybody committing crime wasn't wrong about it. But as usual, you and your ugly mama on that picture and that ugly baby that's on that picture, both of them, Aunt Jemima and her degenerate autistic son that's in that picture, decided that they wanted to have a conversation and make it a race conversation. Okay, well, if you want to make it about race with your ugly mama and that room 9 kid that's in that picture, then we can make it about that too. How about that? You had to make it about that. I asked you if people that were sex offenders, no matter whether they black or white, was it bad? Now stop throwing shots if you don't want shots to be thrown at you, Tylenol baby.
At least one person fired shots to bust out the door glass, and then everyone ran out. Not just 5 or 6 people, but almost 20, according to San Ramon police.
Broad daylight, and anybody could have gotten hit.
This type of organized crime, it definitely is something that needs to be taken higher consideration into.
Police say after the armed robbery, the suspects had several getaway cars in this valet area right here. As some drove off, it appears they threw the small pillowcases used to hold jewelry out the window. It's unclear how much was taken, but no one was hurt.
We passed by, saw the caution tape, and a bunch of people
Taken, but no one was hurt.
We passed by, saw the caution tape, and a bunch of people around the crime scene area. I saw police officers.
Police say air support tracked the suspects through Contra Costa County and into Alameda County. At last,
Erica Wilson says, AD, you said don't talk about the kids. Well, yeah. Unless the kid is you. If the kid just so happened to be you, then that's different. If the kid is you, then it's on limits. We don't talk about the kids if the kid is your kid, but if you are the kid, then it's a different type of conversation. So that's the justification. Tell me if I'm wrong. All right, chat. All right, we got it. We got the story. We here, okay? Question chat. And you're right, Lex, please. In my defense, I didn't start it. So, chat. No rule. We gonna go to the jury. The jury is the chat. All right. The jury is the chat. Chat. If the kid is you and you are the one that's talking stuff, is it okay to talk about the kid? Yes or no? I need y'all to put a yes in the chat. It's okay to go off on the baby if the baby is the person that's talking stuff, or no in the chat, and then I'll change the rules and say no talking about room 9 kids, even if you the kid. If you are the kid, but you just so happen to be adult, but you put your baby picture up and you say something reckless in the chat, is it okay to crash out on you? Everybody said yes, it's fair game. Everybody said yes. It's unanimous. 1,000-0. Everybody unanimously said yes. If you are the kid, then it's okay to talk about the kid if you're the one that said the insulting things. We don't talk about kids as still kids. That's the rule. So, all right, then I'm right.